coming to Google Docking, as I said, Google is one of the most beautiful tools you can ever use. Now, what exactly is Google Docking? Uh, in Google Docking, if you do not have this idea, Google have created specifically a set of keywords which will narrow down your search results, and it will let you find accurate results. Uh, but yes, we can use this feature to do something else. So, for example, these are some of the Google Docking tools which you can use. For example, site, in URL, in text, file type. These are self-explanatory. Site means that for this particular website, you need to search something. In URL means that in URL, this keyword should be, or the value, whatever you put over here should be present. In text means that on that particular website, somewhere or the other, this thing should be present. File type means that we need all the file types with like we need search results whose file types are XLSX, which is file type for Excel, PDF, CSV, JSON, etc. You can also search for copyright. So at times you can see that there's something called as Facebook INC. So you can search for that too. Now, how do we use this? Well, it's simple. You can use this. I will explain this one thing. Site star.com/AWS. Or let's, for easy explanation, let's say username and password. So what Google will actually do is it will find all the websites wherein username and password is available. I'm sorry for that. Where username and password is available on that particular website. Uh, okay, awesome. So let's quickly, I'm just closing all these tabs. Let's quickly go and search for some Google Docs. I have a list of Google Docs. I'll just take them. Okay, perfect. So this is a list of Google Doc where it says in title index of. So let's open this. Let's open this. Uh, index of means that in title. So this is in title. Title is this thing, whatever you see on that tab. So index of should be present on that particular title, and this is what we mean by in title. And what another thing should be present is db.sqlite3. Now, for those who do not know what this exactly means is SQLite 3 or SQLite is a software wherein you can store your database. It's similar to SQL, but like uh, it's based on structured query programming language SQL, but it's a version of SQL. We have MySQL, SQLite, and other versions. So SQLite is a version, and the database of SQLite is stored as DB, db.sqlite3. So this is the file name which is stored. So if you see over here, all right, see, if you can see my cursor, I have this db.sqlite3 file over here. So what I can do is I can set up a SQLite thing on my PC, and I can just import this file, and I'll have the database. Okay, let me bring it over here. Perfect. So I will have the database of all the users, or all the details which is present on this website. Let's say QBank. So this is another bank website, and over here you can see settings.py. Settings.py. So probably this will be on Django. Manage.py, settings.py templates. This website can be built on Django, either on Django or on Flask, because those have these folders. So again, db.sqlite3, I can download this, and once I download it, all right, let's take it over here again. Once I download it, I will have the access. This is binary encoded, but you can just import this file. You will get the access to it. Perfect. All right, let me close this. Perfect, perfect, cool. Okay. Let's have a look at another one. Okay, this is something. Extension doc or PDF, Excel, or TXT. So the extension can be document, PDF, XLS, or TXT, anything. In text in text, that means that on that particular website, I need confidential salary. So if you see over here, below this, there's something called as confidential salary over here. In URL confidential. So in URL, there should be confidential something. So I have a list of websites wherein I have some confidential salary uh, of that employees of that particular company. This obviously should not be publicly available. Uh, the word itself, the URL itself has the word confidential and it's publicly available. So of course, this is a vulnerability. You can simply go and report this to that company. Okay, besides this, let's go on to a final Google Doc. This is one of the Google Doc which I have created. Uh, all in text, star.@outlook.com, star.@gmail.com, star.@hotmail.com. Can anyone tell me what exactly does this mean? All password or username and file type is XLSX and Somaya. Can anyone tell me what does exactly this mean? Anyone randomly?
Email ID and
Username,
password.
emails, and username.
Emails, usernames, passwords with Outlook, Gmail, Hotmail, anything. But of those users wherein the word Somaya belongs to. Okay, so see, we got our own website, dead.somaya.edu, and in media, uh, we have an Excel file. Let's open this Excel file. I had opened this Excel file before. That's the reason I'm showing it to you. We have a list of students which are present in first year English with their IDs, minority section, gender, date of birth, and all these things. All these things should not be publicly available, but we had this publicly available. Okay. rjcollege.edu.in, another college website. Let's see. Okay, this didn't get downloaded. Okay, this is not even long. Nice. Okay. Let's go for PVPPCOE. This is another website. And on this website, we have candidate name, we have some placement details, the year of passing, their candidate name, mobile addresses, email IDs, everything. Uh, Again, this is a vulnerability, guys. You can just report it. This should not be publicly available. This data should not be publicly available. And there are so on and so forth. Again, once again, I'm repeating, all those things I'm showing over here is only for educational purposes. Don't use it for bad things.